Alright, so then for the next part, I'll go over to the select tab up here, and then this time I'll select the next one, the structural framing up here, plus the sanitary. Once again, I'll put the selection A on sets, and the selection B on sets as well. Selecting the structural framing from selection A, and then the sanitary from selection B. The same tolerance as before, and then OK. So now we have 24 clashes in here. And these aren't actually major clashes that could cause problems. For example, here, if we move the vent pipe a bit, the problem will be fixed. But they are clashes either way. For example, this one, we will have to adjust this and put some gap between these two and bring this outward. But doing that may cause a clash with another item, so we need to be careful. We'll have to be sure to check all of these. For example, most of these ones here will have a problem in the riser. For this one, the problem is with the vent pipe, and the same goes for the next one as well. And these are what you could call light clashes. They're easily fixable. Now this one goes from the corner. And as you can see, most of them are in the riser related clashes. This one as well is a light clash. And it's not too complicated, but either way, it's a clash that needs to be adjusted. For example, if we move this up, it may make some changes and affect the thickness of your flooring plans. But either way, it's really good to check all of these clashes before we start the project. And either way, the contractor or the employer will be happy with the amount of attention you have to the details, and using these options will help improve the quality of your work. Now, this application isn't adjusting anything itself, it's just making the clashes and the problems more transparent to us and more visible for us to be able to adjust and handle later on. Now we want to check the clashes here in the matrix. Now because when we have a high number of clash in the project, for example, for this one clash, we'll go over and select the structural columns here, and then from the rows up here, let's see what we have here: the pipe fittings, the pipe accessories, and the pipe foundations. For example, the pipes here themselves. I'll select this row, and then our particular bracket is down here. Now, in order to identify this, I can select a bracket and turn its color to red because it's one of our hard clashes. Although I've already selected a different coloring format and pattern for this, as you can see here, and so I'll have to first clear the color of this, and then for the bracket itself, I'll put in the tolerance that we've used, which is 100th. Now the bracket is too long, so I'll right click on it to change the settings, and from the number tab, I'll increase the decimal place up to 5, and then I'll hit OK. Alright, so once again, let's right click here on the format cells and decrease the decimal place by 2, and then hit OK. And there we go. And you can control the brackets in the matrix using the coloring only, or you can use keywords such as these that we have here. For example, this particular clash is hard, so I'll put in H. You can use these different techniques to group and identify the clashes. These all depend on the standard that you choose to work with and the level of detailings that you want in your project. And in the BEP that you do, you have to specify how the clash matrix will be done using these rule sets or not, so that all of the team members are familiar with the keywords and the colorings that you work for the clash matrix, so that there will be no confusion, and all of these need to be transparent and clear.